Okay, we're back at part 2. Hello, how you doing? So, how would we fix this? Well, we're going to get rid of these jack-o'-lanterns right here. I like to call them pumpkins, but they're really jack-o'-lanterns. I'm going to need to pick them up. If I put a block there and I take my jack-o'-lantern and put it right here, and then I get rid of this, need a pickaxe, get rid of this block, what you're going to see is this jack-o'-lantern is blocking the water. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to dig away another block here so the water will still flow. Then we can put, actually we just put that right back. Then we can put our block here, put our jack-o'-lantern on that, get rid of this block, and our water flows again. So you got to be very careful, even though you don't see it, because you're blocking all the water with these from view. We have to have water making it all the way down. Now, since we shortened up that, we're going to have to do that all the way down so that the water will make it all the way to the end. And basically it's stopping like right here. So I'm going to cut away again, and we are going to fix this and then go from there. Okay, I have fixed it now, and I have planted a couple crops, not a lot, and grew them with bone meal. If you put bone meal on plants, they will grow quicker, much quicker. So you can kind of see how this will work. We'll go ahead and throw, we'll say 2 blocks there, and we'll put a block down there just to simulate plants on this side. So if I hit the button, it immediately harvests the crop, and it would do that all the way down and pushes everything into those hoppers. So you kind of watch it. Now everything's in the hoppers, so we can come back up here. We can turn off the water, which, as you can see, will dissipate all the way down. We go back to our seeds, and we can replant our plants, and then we just walk down to the end, and let's see what's in the chest. We have the seeds that we got. When you harvest crops, they drop seeds. We have the 3 blocks, and we also have 5 wheat. Now with wheat, you can do 2 different things. You can take 3 of them, and it will turn into a piece of bread, so you can eat that. As you can see, my hunger is pretty low. So if I wanted to, I could take 3 of those, take a piece of bread, and I can have myself a snack. Now bread gives you, I believe, is 2 hunger points, where if you eat meat, it gives you 4, or 3 actually. So not too bad. And that is an automatic farming system. So all I have to do is check on it every, couple days, in game days, which is like 2 hours. Hit the button if everything looks like grown wheat. Goes to the end, hit the button again to turn off the water, and then at my leisure I can go down to the end and get the seeds and whatever. I definitely want to remember to replant. Now in here, as you can see, I have plenty of pumpkins. I love turning these into jack-o'-lanterns. It just makes a really nice light source. I don't have a nether portal, so glowstone is really difficult to get. And as you can see, my sugarcane farm is going well. Growing, I should have probably enough if I were to harvest this to do that back row, and that would be the full amount. And it grows fairly quickly, so I'm almost self-sufficient at this point. I have my wheat farm, I have my light source that I like, and I got a tree farm for wood, so I'm good to go. And that is how you can set up a storeroom. As you can see, I got mini chests. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it yet, but label what you're going to put in your chests and try to be consistent, because if I have a world and I have my cobblestone right by the door, and then I go into, I make a new world because I want to, or I join somebody else's, and then I put my cobblestone over here, what you're going to end up doing is saying, oh yeah, cobblestone's over here now, and it's going to get confusing. And as you can see, I got a light source of my jack-o'-lanterns to light up my storeroom, because again, I just like that look. And then I put 2 here so it helps me find the door easier. So that is basically self-sufficient farming. Now, since we have a little extra time, I want to show you what I mentioned before and why I set this up. I did mention in the past that I was going to tell you why I call myself Painful Fodder. It's basically because I'm not that very good at like Halo, Gears of War, the multiplayer games. I'm the guy that you're sitting there ready to snipe somebody and somebody on your team jumps in front of you and doesn't see you, doesn't even know you're there. That's me. So I figure I'm usually the guy that they send out on suicide missions, and so I will be the painful fodder. So that's why I call myself that. I'm okay with it. I like co-op games because other people, I can help out where I can, and then everybody still has fun, and I don't die every 3 seconds. But anyway, as I said before, if you have lava and water, it makes cobblestone. And to prove that, I'm going to do that. And actually what happened there, if you have water and a source lava block, it turns into obsidian. Now I can hit this all day with a stone and it's not going to mine it. You're going to need a diamond pickaxe to actually mine this. I think you can do it with iron, but I think it just destroys it. I think the diamond will actually let you keep it. And to build another portal, this is what you use. So that is a safe way, is you go down with a bucket. If I go and take a bucket to my lava here, and this is how I got the lava actually up here. That was not my bucket. You can pick it up in a bucket, and now I got lava that I can use. As you can see now, this is my source block. This is a well, the source block is flowing into it, so this is not a source block. If water hits this, it will turn into cobblestone. And hopefully we can prove it here, and then I'll go fix this off camera. So we got to pick that up to get it out of the way, and we're going to need a bucket from our infinite water source. So now we got water. We'll put water on this side. And now when we take this away, turned into cobblestone. Now why that is important is if you built a contraption, you can make as much cobblestone as you want and it won't destroy the water or the lava that you're using, but you can get a lot of this. And I've not built one here. All of the cobblestone I've gotten to make those bricks is from just mining all of my storeroom areas. That was all rock. You mine it, it turns into cobble, and that's where I got all of this from. But it's nighttime, we're not going outside. We're going to build one, and so I'm going to do some prep work on that, and then we're going to come back and probably do that on the end of this. Since we got another 5 to 10 minutes, we'll just do some prep work so we can do that in that amount of time. So be back in a minute. Okay, we've done some of the prep work. I've placed some pistons, but I wanted to show you how to build those. Basically, you need some iron, redstone, some cobble, and some wood. And that's how you build a piston. Now to get a sticky piston, which we don't need, is you would put a slime ball here, and that turns that into a sticky piston. But since we don't need that, we don't want to waste slime balls there. You have to go battle slime and to get those. And I've decided, due to just making it easier, is I'm going to put my cobblestone generator here. But first, let's go ahead and get this piston in place. We got to get it facing the right way. And sometimes that's harder than it looks, because it always wants it to be facing you. So I had to break away a block to do that, and I got to put it back. Now, as I said, water and lava make cobblestone. Now we have to put 3 levels of cobblestone just to prime the machine. When we break the cobblestone, it will go into these hoppers, and I got 5 of those in a line, each one feeding the one in front of it, and this one feeds into that chest. So basically, if I break some of this away, you can see a couple more of those hoppers. And since you can basically mine 5 blocks away, this makes it very efficient to do. So what's going to happen is we're going to put water here, and then on this side we're going to put lava up here. That way the lava will flow down 1 block. So the source lava will be here. It will flow down. When the piston pushes this block down after I break away the one at the bottom, then the non-source block will hit the water on the other side and turn into cobblestone right here in the middle. And then when the block at the bottom gets pushed away, it allows this piston to push it down, thus repeating the process. And that's how that works. But now we got to do the redstone to make that all work. So what I want to do here is I will probably show some of it and cut away, and show some of it and cut away. But for now, I'm going to put a couple water places. And one thing I've learned is if I put water there. I have my infinite water source here. So I can, with just 2 buckets, fill up a whole entryway. And now this is an infinite water source. As long as it's not flowing, it's infinite. Now with the lava, which is why I'll be cutting away, I only have 2 buckets and I'm going to need 5 because it does not create an infinite water source or infinite lava source. And I have to place them on this wall here. So we're going to go ahead and place the 2 we have now. And then we are going to cut away as we get the rest of these filled in. Alrighty. So now I have my lava along here. I have my water along here. Now I just got to get redstone, which will fire these and push down, but I have to put it on a clock. So we're going to put that here. We're going to chip away at this a little bit. And while you're hearing a bat, the reason you're hearing that is right behind this wall, there's a big cavern. Where is it? Well, basically there's a big cavern there. Yeah, see? And that's where the bat's at. So we just have to put up with that sound while we finish this off. Anyway, I'm going to do some redstone and then I'll come back and show you what I've done. So we can have this fit into a time. So be back in a minute. We are now back. We need to make some repeaters. I need 7 of them. Now to make a redstone torch, you take a wooden stick, and that's a piece of redstone, and that builds a redstone torch. Now to build a repeater, you need smooth stone. And I need, like I said, 7 of those. So that's how you do that. We're going to need to put those. And the zombie is probably somewhere behind here. Or it's night outside and he's up there. Either way, doesn't really matter. We're going to ignore him. I put some redstone. This redstone all along here is going to power these pistons when it's lit. We're going to need 1 of these on 1 tick delay. And then we're going to put the rest here on max delay. Basically, each time you click that, it will add another game tick delay, or 0.2, or yeah, 0.2 tenths of a second. And the reason you want to do that is because the lava and the water mixing needs time to create the cobblestone, and this allows it to do that before the piston activates, which then would separate it so you wouldn't get any cobblestone. So you need to get that delay in there. And then we just hook all this up. And basically what we've done is a clock. We'll power it with a button, which will power this redstone for a game tick. And then it will come through here. This will slow it down, and then it comes back in and just keeps the circle going forever. So what I will do is I have to craft a button, which you do with smooth stone. Just 1 piece of smooth stone goes into a stone button. So I just put it somewhere wherever the redstone is going to be, and I can't remember where that was, so let's just jump up here. Okay, so pretty much anywhere there, because I want to be able to activate this from outside here, so I'm just going to put the button there. And then we'll come up here and show you what happens. It's not going to do anything now until I start mining. Can I hit that button? Yeah. Okay, so that powers it. And as you can see, it just keeps going in that circle, powering this redstone. And this one over here will power that, because this only allows current to go straight through. If you look at it from a high enough angle, you can barely see there's like a circle or a arrow, and that's the only way it can go. It can't go to either side, where this up here can go to the sides as well. So that's the clock. Now if everything works well, if we get out our pickaxe, we can mine this, and as you can see, it'll just keep creating cobblestone. And inside of here, I've made 13 cobblestone. Now if I had a diamond pickaxe with efficiency on it, I'd be breaking these blocks in one hit. I would get all 5 broken before it would push down. But even with just the stone pickaxe, I just got 9 in, what, a few seconds. And that clock will just keep going, but until I mine anything, these pistons can't push anything down. And so that's how you make a cobblestone generator. And just so you know, this little lava that's dropping just pretty much lets you know there's lava right above there. If you have another layer of anything here, you won't see that. But if you do see that above you, don't dig up, because lava will be hitting you in the head. So anyway, that is a cobblestone generator. It's not lit up well. I'm going to go ahead and add lights to it and make it a little better looking in some spots. But that is the episode for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave some. If you like the video, like it. If you want to see other videos that I'm producing of these, go ahead and subscribe, and see you next time. So, bye.